Hey Angel, how are you? Hey Miss Carol. Hey Jared. Hey Heather, how are you? Hey Lauren. Hey Jillian. Thank you, Heather. The weather in Mississippi is, I can't see it, like 95 maybe right now. Something like that. It's hot. It is hot. Well, I'm having chicken salad and wheat thins. It's the only thing I've eaten today. So I have been cutting, raking, and baling hay today. So trying to beat the rain that they said was coming this afternoon, but apparently it didn't come yet. So maybe it's not going to. So I hope not. Yeah, it's hot here today too. They've had heat warnings and all that kind of stuff all day. Hey Sue. Thank you, Sally, for the gift. Hey Trish, how are you? Hey Jan. Hey Jamie. Thank you, Miss Chris, for the gifts. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you, Miss Chris. I don't think the horses are really bothered by the heat. Uno's standing over here eating outside, and Lanahe's, I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something out there. Probably just messing with something. And, I mean, they'll get in the shade and stuff when it's real sunny during the day and real hot during the day. They'll get in the shade, but they're used to the heat here. I mean, this is a normal summer for us right now. It's not abnormally hot here for this time of year. So, yeah, Diamante's outside. Well, I baled just our property next door today, and got it done and out of the way. I have 40 acres to cut tomorrow, and then around 100 acres to start cutting on Monday. So it's going to be a long week next week. In fact, I probably won't get done any day before dark. So but it's all worth it in the end, I guess. Diamante goes out with the geldings and the girls, and Sabado's out there with them too. But that's it. He doesn't go out with Moonshine. We tried that yesterday. Him and Moonshine don't get along. And I don't need Moonshine out there getting beat up or nothing else before a show. So Moonshine and Dorado get along, and they're in the back pasture together. Diamante still is trying to be aggressive with other horses. And Moonshine usually won't fight. But when he tries to get aggressive with El Dorado or Donnie, they turn around and fight. They'll kick him. And Sabado just stays off by himself. And if he wanted to catch Sabado, I don't think he could catch him. But Sabado just stays off by himself, and he doesn't mess with the girls. He learned his lesson the first day about messing with the girls. So hey Andrew, hey Miss Carol, hey Courtney. So, but he seems to be doing good out there. He gets a little bit better each day, so. Thank you for the gifts, Jan. Sorry, y'all, I haven't ate all day today. And it's been extremely hot today. I'm on my third shirt. Whoops. I'm on my third shirt today. So. No, Uno and the baby are not going to go out with Mira or Hatana, none of them, because Mira's mean to Uno to begin with. And Hatana tries to get the baby away from Uno. And if I put her out just with Isadora, then Hatana and Mira are going to throw fits. Isadora's going to throw a fit because she wants to be with them. So, and Uno is not near as nervous when she's by herself with the baby as she is when she's out with somebody else. So. And he's learning plenty of manners from his mama, so. And Uno's health is the #1 priority, and she does not do well when she's out with the others because she gets way too nervous. No, he's not skittish at all. I wouldn't say she's skittish. I would say she is nervous. And she doesn't, like, when I'm riding her and stuff, she doesn't spook at anything. So. That's what me and Heather had a food coma last Wednesday, because we went and ate at a local family-owned steakhouse that's, I don't know, it's a ways away from here. It's about an hour away. And it was very good. Heather had never eaten there before, so we went there. And they have wonderful steak, and then their sides, if you order a side, you might as well plan on sharing the side, because the sides are so big that it's hard for one person to eat a side. So This place is, I guess, about an hour south of here. It's called Como Steakhouse. So it's been there a long time, and I've been telling Heather for years about it, and she had never been there, so we went down there Wednesday. We usually eat ours medium. Not usually medium rare. I don't like them medium rare because they're not hot enough. Medium is, they're usually hot enough. So they got really good food down there. It's not as good as cooking one at home, but we also didn't have to cook, so. Thank you, Trish, for the gifts. Thank you, Anita. Hey, Miss Sherry, how are you? Courtney Heather's not here. She might be on the live, I'm not sure, but she's not here right now. So. Thank you, Miss Carol, for the gifts. And it's root beer. Wait, where's it at? It's made in Louisiana. There we go. Won it in Louisiana, so. They had like regular beer too, but I chose root beer because I very rarely drink regular beer, and the kids like root beer, and Heather likes root beer, so I figured it'd be better to get that. Sugar Bird, we don't eat at buffets, so I mean, I'm sure it's good, but we don't eat at buffets because it's actually a waste of money. I'll put it this way. We both got a steak at our dinner. We got a salad, a steak. Heather got a side of, her side was mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms. And then I got a side of, it was sweet potato. It wasn't baked potato, it was a sweet potato, baked sweet potato. And then we got an appetizer, and they do fried dill pickles, but when they do fried dill pickles, they're dill spears or whatever fried. And so we ate the appetizer. We ate about half of our salad, maybe, not even half. And then I think I had 5 bites of steak out of my steak. Not that it wasn't good, it was excellent. I just was full. So I brought it home. Heather brought hers home. And we've been eating on them for the last 3 days. So we don't eat a lot, so it doesn't do us any good to go to like a buffet. We have a wonderful buffet here in Biola, but it's just like a waste of money for us to go. I mean, normally when we go to a restaurant, we get one entree and split it. And even then, most of the time we bring some of it home. So I can't tell you what root beer tastes like. Emma says it tastes like licorice. I don't know. I don't know what it tastes like. It just tastes like root beer. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. But that's what Emma says it tastes like, carbonated licorice. So she likes it, but that's what she said it tastes like. I I don't know if it tastes like a root because we eat we eat something called konjac roots. It's Konjac, and they make pasta out of it. They shred it and make pasta out of it, and so it's carb free and all of that. And it tastes like pasta. And root beer doesn't taste like that, and that's some kind of root. So I don't even know that root beer has anything to do with a root. I think that's just a name that was given. Happy birthday, Sherry. Yeah, Emma did good with moonshine. She did really well. What state am I from? I'm from Mississippi. Um, I mean, I've lived all over, but I'm from Mississippi. I guess you would say I'm from Mississippi because I've always lived here. So, you're in Los Angeles. That's cool. I have a cousin who lives in Los Angeles. I think she's lived there now, gosh, probably at least 30 years. She's an artist. She does paintings. Root beer has, oh, I didn't know what it had in it. Let's see. It says sugar, obviously. See, this says the ingredients. It says water, cane sugar, caramel color, and root beer flavor. And then carbon dioxide, which is the carbonation and stuff. But it doesn't, it says root beer flavor. So I guess you got to look up root beer flavor to figure out where that comes from. But I could see it having ginger in it because it does have that kind of taste. You do dentistry? That's cool. Thank you, Samantha. Okay, I got to put up my sun-dried tomato wheat thins before the chickens get back. Or Bella shows up. Thank you, Cindy, for the gifts. Well, I got all the hay I was doing today done. I wouldn't say it's mostly done. um, I still have like 140 acres to cut. And after that, then I have 140 acres to bale or rake. And then 140 acres to bale. So. Yep. All the horses are outside except Infinito. He's in. In fact, hang on. Let me see. Flip. Flip. Uno and Lanahe are right there. I probably will not do a second cutting, Miss Gail. I probably will only do this one. I have some friends that do, hey, they've already got one cutting, they're on their second now, and they may get a third. But it rained too much here for me to cut. It rained too much here for me to cut before Germantown Charity, which I would like to have done. And then after Germantown, it kept raining. And it would rain one day, then it'd be sunny for 2 days, but then it'd rain again. So it just got to where it's not raining all the time, or every other day or whatever. And when I say rain, they were like pop-up showers. Like all of a sudden they'd pop up for 2 or 3 hours and then they'd be gone. But that's just enough to ruin the hay if you're trying to bale hay or cut the hay. So, and I think we're going to get enough off the first cut that we do for our round rolls and stuff that we won't have to do anymore. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. And we may get one more cutting on our property next door. Since I did it first, we may get one more on that, but it's also going to depend on the schedule and all that kind of stuff, because we have a lot going on. So it's going to depend on that. Well, here it's been hit or miss. I think everybody that has really big fields, they're cutting like half of it or a third of it, and then they're getting it raked and baled so that they don't get caught with a whole field getting rained on. So no, that's Uno and Lanahe. Sabado's out in the front pasture. That's Uno right there at the gate. She's eating her hay. Yep, she's just hanging out. Well, Nahe kind of does his own thing. He's all the way back at the back of the riding area. He's probably over there looking at Moonshine and Dorado, because they're in the back pasture. Oh, he'll be back. He's coming back this way now. He's funny. He'll get out there and walk up and down on the board and knock the sign over. At least once a day he's going to knock that sign over. You put it up, he's going to knock it over. She probably wishes he would go away sometimes, because I know he aggravates the fool out of her. Oh no, he's definitely not scared of the fool. Oh, he's busy running right now. He's doing laps. That's the second time he's come through there like that. Now he's gonna hang out. He's looking at the other horses in the front pasture is what he's doing. Oh, he's got another couple months with his mama. He'll probably be about 5 months old or so. 5.5. Just kind of depends. Uno might decide he needs to be away sooner than that. Oh, he did fine in the trailer going to the show. That dude didn't even. I mean, he didn't. He just walked right in the trailer and stood in there all the way there and all the way back. He didn't have any issues with it. I think he likes riding in the trailer. He's messing with the gate latch right now. Yeah, he just walks right in the trailer. He doesn't. We don't have a problem with him loading in the trailer. But he's been in the. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he has loaded in and out of the trailer 6 times. So he's pretty good at it. But if you take a foal in and out of the trailer quite a bit when they're young with their mama, they don't usually have trouble loading later when they get older. And Uno loads in and out of the trailer really well, so. No, we're probably not going to keep him. Even though we like him, we're probably not going to keep him. He's a colt, and we already have 3 stallions, and we don't need 4 stallions. So. Thank you for the gifts, Trish. Thank you, Lori. How are you this evening? Hey, Shelby, doing good. Hey, cat. No, it's not raining. Not raining at all. It's a little hazy right now, but it's not raining. We're under a heat advisory for today and tomorrow. Yeah, they're not showing any pop-up showers or anything even close to here. So, and there's less of a chance tomorrow for rain, so than there was today. So, I don't think we really have another chance of rain until. But we don't have anything over 20% before next Sunday, and 10 or 20% around here is, it just means that it might pop up a shower in the afternoon somewhere. That's about it. So I don't, unless it starts saying 40, 50%, I don't really worry about it a whole lot. Yeah, we've been under a heat advisory all week. I think we're going to be under one next week too. Thank you, Lori B, for the gifts. Yeah, Uno's, she'll probably want away from him before it's over with. She tolerates him right now, but she also gets on to him quite a bit. So she gets on to him a lot more than she was. But he probably deserves it a lot more than he did. We had quite a bit of interest in Lanai at the show. Multiple people. It also helped that there were several Infinito babies at the show doing really well. So. Oh, once he's weaned, he can go. I mean, honestly, the day that you plan on weaning him, he could go somewhere else. But once he's weaned, he can go anytime. The flies, I don't think they're as bad as they were, but we have a lot of these fly bag things hanging up everywhere. But flies are always bad in the summertime. I'm not sure if Sabato will like showing or not. I guess we'll find out when he starts riding and all of that. We'll find out. He don't got that much longer to go, so. No, I don't think we have a lot of mosquitoes here. I mean, in Mississippi, yes, we have mosquitoes. I don't think we have a lot here because, like, we don't have like standing water. Um, the water in the horse troughs get refilled too much, and then the pond we did have out behind the barn, we cut the levee on it and started filling it in. So we don't have a lot of standing water. Typically, though, this time of year the mosquitoes aren't as bad as they are like when it starts to get just a little bit cooler. They get kind of bad. But even then, I don't think we have a bad problem with them here. Yeah, I don't like the mosquitoes anyway, but obviously. Um, in Illinois, I don't think anybody that was at the last show is going to be in Illinois. Um, some of the people that weren't at the last show, they went to a different show. But I think some of those are going to be going to Illinois. Um, and we know people that show there and stuff every year, so. Honestly, I don't really know who all's going. Nobody's really said. There's several that we know that normally go, and I'm assuming they're going. But that's just an assumption. I don't know if they're going for sure or not. We are definitely going. Moonshine and Dorado are definitely going. Uno is signed up to go. In fact, she's already been registered for her class. Um, so more than likely, she will be going. Yeah, it's a nice show. I like it. I don't know, it's just kind of fun because it's actually a fair and the show all together. So it's kind of fun. Thank you, Miss Marie V, for the alfalfa hay for Uno. Appreciate it. Thank you, Miss Sherry, for the alfalfa. And thank you, Miss Sue, for a hay bale. And Miss Cindy. Yeah, I'm excited for Isadora to have her baby too. Um, Illinois is not the last show before nationals. There is another show, but we wouldn't be going to that. I mean, I know there's actually two more. Well, there's another one the same weekend as Illinois in Texas. We actually talked about going to that one because it's air conditioned, like it's indoors. Um, and then, but it's the same weekend as the Illinois show. And then there's one in Florida at the end of August, I believe, and then that I think is the last one before nationals. I think, unless there's another one I don't know about, which there's always a chance of that. Let's see. So, yeah, hopefully she'll have a girl. Nationals this year is in Ocala, Florida. It's at the same place, the World Equestrian. And then next year, I think it's at Tryon International in North Carolina. Yeah, they show nationals online every year. Now we're not going to nationals. I was told everybody that the other night. Um, we decided we were not going to go to nationals. We were planning on it, but we decided not to because number one, it's very expensive, and we were planning on taking Dorado, but he went last year. But number two, Isadora is due on October the 14th. Nationals is September 30th through October the 4th. Last time Isadora had a baby, she went 9 days early. So we don't want to take the chance of being out of town and her go into labor or something go wrong. So we're gonna forego nationals this year and go next year. The the only place we're showing this year that's air conditioned is well, would have been nationals. And nationals is air conditioned, but we're not showing there. Um, the show that's in Texas, the weekend of the Illinois show, is air conditioned. But I think the plan next year is to have the show that we just had in Louisiana. I think next year the plan is to do a multi, I guess you would call it, multi-region show, and having it in West Monroe like we did a few years ago, and it is air conditioned there. The Illinois show is in Springfield. It's the Illinois State Fair. I wish they were all air conditioned. but they're going to have it at Tryon next year in North Carolina, and I've never been to that facility, so we'll see how that is. I personally wish they would move it back to Perry, Georgia. I like that facility a lot. Yeah, that's why we don't want to go to nationals, because last time she was like 9 days early, because we went back and counted to see how early she was. So, and a lot of times, sometimes horses will have their babies pretty much the same every time. They may be on time every time, they might be late every time, they might be early every time. A lot of times they even have them the same time of day every time. So, I think if she decided to have it same time of day, it'd be in the middle of the night. I showed in St. Louis years ago. They do have a show there, I think. I want to say they had it earlier this year. St. Louis is not that far from us. It's, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, 4 hours, I think. Yeah, Sabato was her first baby. Yeah, the Georgia National Fairgrounds in Perry. Their arena is air conditioned as well, so it's nice. Well, Hatana usually goes on time. Well, I say that. That's not true. The first time Hatana had a baby, she was 10 days late. The second time she had a baby, she was on time. So she could be early this time. And who knows, they might sync up. One of them starts having a baby and the other one decides she's going to have hers right then, too. No, we're not on baby watch. We won't be on baby watch probably until September. Personally, I hope none of them have boys. I hope all of them have girls. Mira, Hatana, and Isadora. Yeah, there's no telling about Mira, but she won't go in October. So now she could go around Thanksgiving because she's due November 4th. So because we don't need any more colts around here. We already got 3 stallions and a colt standing right there. We don't need any more. No, even if they're girls, doesn't mean we're going to keep them. But if we are going to keep one, a girl would have a better chance. Let's put it that way. The Illinois State Fair. We're going to be there at this, what they call the second session of the horse show. It's the 14th, 15th, and 16th of August. Tiffany, when are you supposed to come down? Okay, that sounds good, Tiffany. Maybe you should say like the first week of October or something. I'm just kidding. I bet we're gonna have a baby around that time. But who knows? We might have one in September. Maybe. But I doubt it. Well, wait a minute. 14th, back up 14 days. Oh yeah, we could have one in September too. We could have one around the 23rd or 24th of September, depending on how early she goes. Yes, Moonshine will be at the fair. Are you going to be at the fair? Moonshine's going to be there, and Dorado's going to be there, and maybe Uno and Lanaje. That's cool. We all might have to go out to eat again. Or get fried Oreos at the fair. I think you have to pay to get in the fair for the horse show, but I really don't know. I know you have to pay to get in the fair, but I think you can get to the horse show without. I think you can get there without going in the fair. I really don't know. Oh well, Lanaje's not, but let's see, May, June. He'll be 3 months old on the 21st of this month. So he's still got a couple months to go. It'll probably be towards the end of September. Yeah, we'll be glad to see you, Tiffany. Um, we're gonna do fold watch just like we did last time with Uno, and I can't remember how we did it. I think we did it on YT and I think we did it on YT and Facebook, or did we do it on TikTok too? I think it was just YT and Facebook. Yeah, it was YT and Facebook. I tried to do it on TikTok, but it kept giving me a puzzle piece and we couldn't do it. Okay, Tiffany said last time it cost $10 for her to get in the fair, but she didn't have to pay a fee for the horse show. So there's the answer to that. Most Pasofino shows that I've been to, they don't charge to get in. Like when we had one in West Monroe, they don't charge. When we had the one in Folsom. Now, Germantown Charity, they do charge at night to get into the horse show. And I think it's like $5 or something. But most of them, even Nationals, at Nationals, they don't charge you to come watch the horse show. Oh, let's see. Also, I want to thank Miss Paulette for being a Illinois State Fair Horse Show sponsor, and for Miss Gail S for sponsoring two of the classes. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. It's going to be Springfield, Illinois. No, Amber was not at the last show with her husband. Nope. But they are going to be moving close to us, so we will hopefully get to see Amber and Corey a lot more. Well, we saw Rosa's owner at Germantown. Rosa's doing good, and they do post on I think they post some on Facebook and stuff. Um, Mia's doing good. Last I talked to her owner, I haven't talked to him in a little while, but he said she was doing good. So, and Ella's owner posts on her all the time on Facebook too. Yeah, hopefully Miss Paulette gets to move closer too. Hopefully so. I'm gonna move this because I've got to put this feed in the feed room, and I got to try to get all the horses in. I know you're ready to come in. If I can find a spot to put the tripod. There's Isadora, Mira, Mira, Isadora, and Hatana, and looks like El Dorado down there, and Bernice. Bernice is waiting because when everybody comes in, she comes up here to get fed, so she's just waiting. Get y'all's feed ready. plan is to get Uno and Lanahe in first, if they cooperate. Lanahe, come on. All right, next is going to be Dorado and Moonshine, since they had to come in from the back. Make sure there ain't no puzzle pieces or nothing stupid going on with this thing. All right, you ready? Go on down there and hurry up. Hurry up. Don't stop. Hey, hey, let's go. Stop standing there like that. Pass the gate. Pass the gate. All right. Do not use a plate. Get in the stall. No. All right, Donnie. Come on, buddy. Come on. You cannot come in without me carrying you tonight. You are too damn wild. You are not coming in without somebody taking you in. Donnie, hang on. I'll be right back. Donnie, just wait a minute. Since you let yourself in, why can't you go on and get in the stall? Go on. All right, well, the girls will be next. Sabato won't come till last. More than likely. Cal might try to come in here, but she ain't. Whether she wants to or not, she ain't. All right, girls, come on, let's go. girl. Let's go. Yes. Mirror up. Come on, Mirror. Izzy, just hang up down there. Hang me out, Izzy. Come on, Mirror. Let's go. Hurry up. Hang out down there, Izzy. Hang on, Izzy. Mirror had to break the order up. Alright, yeah, out of here. Come on, Iz. Come on, Iz. Come on, Iz. Out of here, Heifer. Go. Get out of here. Go on. Infinito, stop it. Let it go. Hang on, I gotta get your other bucket. Alright, girl, here's the other one. There you go. Here's your other bucket. There you go. Now, you got both of them. Let's see, which phone needs the most battery? That one. All right. Yeah, most of them are misbehaving tonight. Not all of them, but most of them. Some of them normally go right in. Most of the time they normally go right in, except for Dorado's really bad about it because he goes off by himself out in the pasture, and then Moonshine comes in, and then Dorado don't know where he is, so he stands out in the pasture looking for him. So. But most of the time they come in pretty decent. The girls usually always come in decent. But Mira's bad about, she'll come in behind Isadora, but she's bad about going around Isadora to get to her stall. And it throws off our door opening. But yeah, Bernice tries that every night to come in. So, but it's because I feed her up here every night, so. Thank you, Rebecca, for the gifts. I sleep good pretty much every night. I just don't sleep a long time. Sorry, I gotta move this. I can't see the comments. They're too far away. It would probably help if I used my, what do you call them glasses, reading glasses. There we go. Really humid this evening, so not raining, just humid. We don't have a Brutus. We had a Buford, but he's fine. He's doing fine. So, but we don't have a Brutus. Heather's doing fine. No, we did not get named the baby goat. I guess his name can be Billy, soon to be Weather. My sister said something today about wanting a fainting goat, so he may go to her house, the baby goat. Sir, what are you doing? Oh, don't be shy now, you gonna got caught. What are you doing? Lanahe. Are you gonna be shy now? I think that's Hatana. Wait. Yeah, that's Hatana. Behind me. trying to see who that was, but that's Hatana. Thank you, Lori, for the gifts. I don't know how many chickens we have. I don't have a clue. A lot. That's all I can tell you. A lot. I don't have a clue. Thank you, Miss Paulette, for the gifts. I would say upwards of about 80 or so. Maybe 100. I don't know. Every time I think we're leveled out, one of the other chickens hatches more chicks, and there's a, I don't know, a Appenzeller buzzard chicken over there sitting on eggs now. So thank you, Miss Carol, for the gifts. Thank you, Megan, for the gifts. Heather's not here tonight. She's with some friends tonight. She's had a trip planned for a while, and that's where she is tonight. Night, Sherry. Thank you, Lorraine, for the gifts. All right, let me go get some treats so we can get started with that. Figure this thing out eventually. Gail, I don't know what you mean. Infinito hasn't been out. I don't know when you're talking about his gate, because he hasn't been out. He's been installed. Oh, I don't know. I'll check it, but it's probably fine. He doesn't kick stuff too hard usually, so, but I'll check it. We have 10 horses. Move, Boomer. Move that. Don't start. Do not get no treats out of that bucket. You better go lay down somewhere. All right, we got 2 treats for all the horses from Miss Connie D, who sponsors Miss Isadora. Do not touch them. Don't touch them. Good boy. There's you some. Thank you, Miss Connie. All right, now we got 1 treat for all the horses from Miss Shelley F, who sponsors half of Uno. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boomer, you can pick the ones up off the floor. All right, we got 1 for all the horses from Miss Shelley B, who sponsors half a Mira. Thank you, Miss Shelley. All right, we got 2 for all the horses from Miss Paulette D, who sponsors half a Mira and half of Infinito. Thank you, Miss Paulette. Oops. Remember, you're gonna have plenty, dude. All right, now I got one for everybody from Miss Lori B, who sponsors a quarter of moonshine. Thank you, Miss Lori. Only the ones off the ground, boom. All right, I got one for everybody from Miss Marie V, who sponsors a quarter of moonshine. Thank you, Miss Marie. All right, I got one for everybody from Miss Gail S, who sponsors a quarter of Dorado. Thank you, Miss Gail. All right, now I got two for everybody from Miss Billy Joe H, who sponsors Sabado. Thank you, Miss Billy Joe. Here comes your nemesis, then. Here comes that chicken. Here she comes, boom. You better watch her. Watch her, boom, watch her. She'll try to steal your treats. All right, and I got one for everybody from Miss Denise B, who's a Red Ribbon sponsor. Thank you, Miss Denise. And that's all the sponsors. Thank y'all so much. And let's see what we got. All right, I got one treat for all the horses and donkeys from Miss Cindy Y. Thank you, Miss Cindy. I got one treat for all the horses and donkeys from Miss Marie V. Thank you, Miss Marie. Told you, Boomer, you're going to have to collect them. I got one treat for all the horses and donkeys from Miss Michelle R. Thank you, Miss Michelle. And she also sent 5 extra for the pasture. Thank you. And she also adopted a hay bale. Thank you, Miss Michelle. Then I've got 5 treats for Mira from Miss Jillian and Miss Carrie M. Thank y'all. I got 1 treat for all the horses and donkeys from Miss Gail S. Thank you, Miss Gail. I got 5 treats for the pasture from Miss Lori B. Thank you, Miss Lori. And then I got 2 treats for moonshine from Miss Lori B. 2 treats for Dorado and 2 treats for Uno. Thank you, Miss Lori. Hatana got a heart from Jericho. Thank you, Jericho. I got 6 treats for Sabado from Miss Billy Joe H. 2, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, Miss Billy Joe. And let's see, I got 2 treats. Well, I got 10 treats. Well, hang on, let's do it this way. I got 5 treats for Hatana from Miss Paulette D. I got 5 treats for Mira from Miss Paulette. I got 5 treats for El Dorado from Miss Paulette. And I got 5 treats for Diamante from Miss Paulette. And then I've got 10 treats for the pasture from Miss Paulette. That is all of the regular treats. Then I've got a hug for Diamante. Whoops. Hug for Diamante, a hug for El Dorado, a hug for Mira and Hatana, all from Miss Paulette. Thank you, Miss Paulette. I've got a hug for Moonshine from Miss Marie V. Thank you, Miss Marie. And I have a hug for Moonshine from Miss Lori B. Thank you, Miss Lori. Let's see. All right. And then all right. Hang on. I got a treat for Moonshine from Miss Sue D. And I got a treat for Uno from Miss Sue. Thank you, Miss Sue. And Miss Sue also adopted a hay bale. Thank you, Miss Sue. All right, now, all right, that's all the treats and all the hugs. So we just got to take them all around and all that and give them to the horses. I guess we will start up here since we're already up here. And let's see. Thank y'all for meeting that goal. Thank you, Lori B, Little Morning 4, Chris Muggs, Horse Lover, Miss Carol E, Reb RN, and Alyssa French Horseman. Thank y'all so much for the gifts, and thank everybody who's liked and shared the live as well. Thank y'all. Let's see. Here we go. Everybody can relate to the summer sun, so. All right. Yep, Boomer's going to have plenty of treats, so. Thank y'all for following. Uno's been sitting here waiting. She's like, hey, you got some treats? Are you ready for treats, ma'am? Well, we'll probably start with you, okay? We'll get your treats to you. And we're going to get up front first, since we're already up here. If I can keep from turning the cameras over. Trying to move the chairs. All right, ma'am. Let me get your bucket, and I can put them in your treat thing. You don't have hugs tonight, so you just have treats. Boomer, come get all these treats off the floor, dude. Ma'am, would you turn your bucket? Whoops. Alrighty. Well, everybody went for a tumble, eh? This is why we don't normally do treats by ourselves. Oh, now you're going to get over here and get in our business? You don't eat treats. You're not big enough. You just think you crunch on them a little, don't you? Mom, I didn't put him in there because he knocks that bucket over all the time. Here. Here. There you go. There's yours. I don't got no more in the bucket. I put them in your bucket, baby. Are you going to come up here and get in our business? That's what I figured. What? You can have treats. If you want to eat some of them, eat some of them, but you're not going to. You'll probably dump them out. That's probably what you'll do. Let me boop your nose. Boop. Hi, buddy. Mama's gonna eat her treats. She's gonna forego everything else right now and eat the treats. Uno doesn't. She's not like everybody else. Everybody else gets food in the morning, they eat it, and then they go out, and then they get food in the evening and they eat it. Uno gets food in the morning. She doesn't eat it all. Then she goes outside, and we put her food outside, and she eats it outside during the day, but then she gets food at lunchtime too. And then she gets food again at night. She gets food 3 times a day. So she doesn't like eat all of her food at one time. Are you gonna eat treats, sir? Oh, stupid puzzle piece. stupid puzzle piece. Are you eating treats or are you eating the food? I'll boop it. Here, let me boop your nose. There. Is that what you wanted? All right, have at it. We got to go see Hatana. We got to drag our phone thing around without knocking it over. Ma'am, what are you doing? Hang on, let me make this taller. Hopefully the battery's gonna be okay because it keeps coming unplugged. All right, you wait right there. I'm gonna come give you a hug, okay? You stay right there. No. I told you to stay right there. Now you gotta move. Hang on. Now stay right there this time. Stay right there. I'll put your treats in. Right? And here you go. Rearrange the cameras. I don't know how to rearrange it. Let's try it this way. Whoops. Make everybody sick. Whoops. Now that one's trying to turn sideways or something. I don't know. What are you doing? Eating them all? Here, let's see. I know you done ate all your food. You and me are both done ate all your food. Did you get a spicy treat? All done? Well, that didn't take long. Thank you. How about you? You ready for your hug? I know you're ready for your treats. I don't even have to ask. I bet you don't make them work hard for the treats, do you? And you no, leave the cameras on. That's not treats. That's you. Here's the treats. Put them in your bucket by hand. In the middle of the night. Are they good? Thank you, Felicia. Yeah, no escapees tonight. She don't eat as fast as Satana does. You got a couple left, man. All right, thank you, ma'am. Let's go see what Isadora's doing. Izzy, what are you doing? Izzy, where's your bucket at? It's down there on that end. Okay. All right, good deal. Then we can put the cameras right here. Izzy's got a bucket somewhere. Izzy, I'm gonna move your bucket, baby, because I can't see your bucket from here. Hang on, I'm gonna move your bucket. If I can get this camera to stand up straight. It's not wanting to. There it is. All right, Izzy. Come on, baby. I'm gonna move your bucket. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Come on. There you go. You gotta come down here and eat. You're gonna be obstinate about it. You've been eating down here, so why would you not eat down here? Go on and eat. Eat your treats. Eat your treats. They ain't gonna get you. They ain't gonna get you. They're the kind you like. She knows them are her treats. She knows I ain't gonna fool her with treats, am I? So I only give you good treats. The kind you like the best. I don't want you mad at me, so I don't try to fool you. You gonna eat your feed too? Or you just gonna eat the treats? Isadora has a routine. She normally eats her hay before she ever eats her food. So she just has a routine. Most of them eat their feed first, but she likes to eat her hay first. I don't know. It's just what she prefers. All done with the treats anyway, huh? You got a whole mouthful. I see them. All right. Well, we're going to go see Diamante. Got to go around my barrier. This is my Uno barrier to keep Uno from coming over here, starting trouble. Sir. Hi. You going to come over here? I got treats, but you got to give me a hug first. And you got to be nice today. All right, buddy. Yeah, he's a pretty boy. Say, I'm a pretty boy. All right, let's go to the back. We got to go see Infinito. Hey, you come up here and eat your dinner. She says she'll eat it when she gets ready. What's up, big man? You doing all right? Hang on, buddy. I'm going to get yours. I got to go get the buckets now. Got too many things to carry at once. Let me go get the bucket. and eat them. Go over and eat them. I know you like your favorites. Sabado, I hear you. You're gonna get your treats. Just chill out. You're not gonna forget you, okay? You're not gonna forget you. You got your treats. They're coming. Infinito's eating his right now. We're gonna get them. You and Dorado. All right, Infinito. Let's go see Sabado. Hi, Curly. What's up? You ready? No, you cannot have the cameras. That's not treats. I'm getting your treats. Where's your bucket at? Is your bucket hanging up? Okay, good job. It's not laying on the ground tonight. Only because you just ate. That's the only reason it's not laying on the ground. Thank you. Yeah, they're funny tonight. Sabado said it's been a while since he got treats, so he had to get vocal about it. Oh yeah, there's extra boards up. There's 3 extra ones up. That's, well, 2 of them were because Infinito and Sabado were not playing nice over the wall. The 3rd one is up because Infinito kept trying to stick his head up and out into the riding area at other horses. So that's why the 3rd one's up there. Did you finish yours down there? All right, Sabado, Dorado's turn. Yeah? We'll talk about it. You sure did get dirty. You and Moonshine both. What in the world did y'all do outside today? Y'all both come in filthy. I got your tree, but I need to know where you're looking. What's missing on it? Here, I need y'all to all on my way. I need y'all to. All right, here we go. That's good, right? You still got feeding yours too. All right, here. Wait a minute, don't put it in there. There we are. Just chill out, Big Daddy. You sure did get dirty, man. Donnie, we'll be there in a minute. Thank y'all for the gifts. Appreciate it. All right, let me go get Donnie his before he has a fit. Are you having a fit yet? Hey, you got a piece of hay on your hair, dude. Let me ask you a question. Is your bucket on the ground? Is your bucket on the ground? Here, let me get the hay. Come here, let me get that hay. Who you at? Come here, let me get that hay. See, it's still there. Let me get it. Thank you. You bucket up? Okay, good job. There you go. See? Oh, El Dorado, I know. You heard that, didn't you? Well, let Donnie eat his. It shouldn't take but about 2 seconds for him to eat all of them. Because I don't think he breathes when he's doing it. And you got to do a hug anyway, so you're going to have to wait a minute. Oh, I left Dorado's stall open. Dorado, I left your stall open, didn't I? That wouldn't have been good. Can I help you? What? You get shy now? All right. I'm going to come give you your hug, and then you can have your treats too. Let me see. Best angle. Right here. We get too far, we're going to lose our signal anyway. All right, you stand right there. Maybe. You ain't going to stand there. You're going to move around. All right, well, we're going to shoot for the middle. You leave the cameras alone. I got to put them just out of your reach. I don't need help. I can open the door myself. You're the one that can't open it. No. Move over. No. This side. I get this side. You come over here. Come over here. Now, can I have a hug, please? Give me a hug. Thank you for Miss Paulette. Good job. All right, I'm going to put your bucket right there. And let me find your treat. Don't try to come out of there. I don't need your help. I'm back up. All right, now you can go over there. No. Let me get you in the frame so everybody can see you suck your treats down. Yeah, I know. You're ready for yours. I know. It sucks being last, don't it? At least you aren't completely last. The goats and the cows are last. And the donkeys. Yeah, Heather's fine. She's on the live. Sir, you stand right there. Because you got to give me 2 hugs first, and then you can have the rest of your treat. But I got to have 2 hugs first. You stay on this side. Hey, because you're dirty. I don't want all that off. Come up here. Close this so it don't hang accidentally knocked the frame over. Come up here. Come up here. Come on. You gotta walk up. Step up. Step on up. Thank you. I need a hug. I need a hug from Miss Marie B. Thank you. Good job. And I need a hug from Miss Lori B. Can you give me a name? Good job, sir. You and Gerard are so that nasty today. You're dirty. You're in so bad. You're in so fast. Really dirty. Yeah. That's what you think about that. Yeah. Probably got dust in there. Probably got dust in there from all that dirt you got on you. El Dorado, he don't need your help eating his treats. I promise you, he can inhale them just like you. You're welcome, and thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the follow. Everybody's heads out now. They done ate their treats, now they got their heads out. All right, let's go see what we can find outside. The cows are probably like bedded down because it's what, 10 o'clock, something like that. But I bet you Tyson and the goats aren't. What's up, guys? Yeah. Oh, hey, donks. Hang on, let me turn some, maybe I can turn some light on or something. This thing got like a flash or something? Uh-huh, there's one right there. Hey there, goats. Yeah. Merle and Hank. Here, y'all have one. Here. All right, let me back up. I hear some cows coming up here. All right, donks. I'm gonna back up a little bit, donkeys. All right, here, donkeys. Here, Willie. Oh, that's past me, but where? Willie, here. Oh, you gonna try to eat it through there? Here, Willie. Good job. Here, have another one because I hear a bull coming and I see some goats. These goats are relentless, aren't they, Willie? Goats are relentless, man. Here, Merle. Oh, no, that's Hank. Oh, there's Tyson. Hey, buddy. You over here with the other goats? Tyson, don't go nowhere. Now I just turned the camera back over here. Okay, well, you got to come over here if you want to. Here, stick your head up here, Tyson. There you go. All right, here, some other goats here. Because I got to get everybody now. I don't know who you are. You're one of the cows. No, that's a steer. That's BB. Here you go, bellboy. There you go. Here's cow. No, BB, you already have one. Here. No, it's not yours, BB. Here, goat. Here, don't. There you go. Willie, hey, pass me. Move your big ears out of the way. Here, Waylon. Willie, where'd you go? BB, I'm not giving you another one right now. You just had one. Here, Hank. There you are, Willie. Passion, stop. It's Willie. All right, baby, you can have another one. It's Passion, don't be mean. That's a goat. That's mama goat. Here, mama goat. Take one more, mama goat. Merle, you done had a bunch, dude. You just chill out a minute. All right, here's another one. You're going to get your legs stuck in there doing that. Here, mama. Here, Hank. Have another one. You got your mouth full, Hank. Which one are you? No, that's mama goat. Where's Sis and Miss? Oh, y'all are out in the back. I see. I don't blame y'all. I'd stay out there too. Passion's up here being rude to everybody. Here, BB. BB, here. Here, Hank. Here, Merle. Bellboy. You being patient? Are you being patient, Bellboy? Bellboy. Everybody else is hanging out in the back, ain't they? You want one? Here, have one more, because you've been patient. BB, you greedy, dude. Here, go Passion. Tyson, you gonna come back up here, or you gonna eat them out there and kick everybody? Hank said he'll come back. Passion, that Hank, that's my shit. Hank, you got a mouthful. You had to spit one out to eat the other one. You don't need no more, Hank. You got a whole mouthful. Where's this one in there? Here, Passion. Here, mama goat. There you go. Tyson, here. There's some more out there for you to kick everybody. All right, come here, Hank. Here. Who was that? Okay. Merle, come on, dude. There you go. Well, boy, you ain't had enough. Let's little animals eat. You don't have enough of that before. Hey, you stop spitting them treats out to get another one. I thought you needed one. Stop spitting them out. Don't spit out treats. Eat them. Now go on and go eat it. Don't spit it out. Here, Bellboy. There you go. Look at this, man. You got like 3 treats down here. You spit all of them out because you got your mouth full. And you're being greedy. Here, Willie. Passion, you done had enough. Here, Willie. You got one? Let me see. Open your mouth. Let me see. Okay. Just a second. All right, last one, Bellboy. Here. There you go. That's all of them. All right, y'all go to sleep. The horses are in the barn. We've been showing horses for, I don't know, the last couple hours. 2 or 3 hours. About 3 hours, actually. And, aha, there's horses. All right. No, you don't get no more treats, sir. You done had all your treats. I gotta put my buckets up. Sabado? All right. All right, Sabado. Tell everybody good night. It's time to go to bed. No, you don't get more treats, sir. You've had all you're getting. You gonna tell everybody good night? Okay. Well, whatever. You ain't. Infinito, you gonna say good night? No. Well, let me go up front and see if anybody will say good night up front. Uno, you say good night? You and Lanahe? Y'all say good night? Isadora, you say good night? Say good night. You sure you don't want to say anything? You got anything to say? Okay. All right, let's see about Miss Mira. You say good night, ma'am. You say good night. You tell everybody good night. How about it, Miss Atana? Y'all are welcome. Good night, y'all. Thank everybody for being on the live. We appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all so much. And we'll send out a notification on the next live. I'm not sure how it's going to go next week with all the hay we have to get done. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Say good night, Hatana. Night, y'all.